welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be creating a reusable component for ReactJS, just a little progress bar. Use it for all sorts of things like uploading files, downloading, percentage complete of a form or a task or whatever. Anyway, first one we'll do is we'll come over here, create all our folders and files that we're going to need. And since it's a progress bar, it makes sense, right? Let's call it progress bar. And that should be all the files that we need. So first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and just create a component function. Import our styles first. Oops, wrong file. Import style. That way when we put our style in there, it'll automatically show up. And we should only need one prop for this, which would be the percentage of the bar that needs to be filled up. This will be a wrapper for the progress bar, and this will be the progress bar itself. So go ahead and give these class names. That should be fine. And we'll know that we will make the width of the bar of this piece so this component right here, this div right here, is going to be the actual bar that is filling up as the progress bar advances, and this will be the wrapper around that little progress bar that you see here. This would be the first div, this one would be the second div. So we'll go ahead and make this, the width will be whatever percentage is provided as a prop. That's not gonna work. Have to use our backticks. Yeah, that should work. So now whenever we pass the call the progress bar component, pass it the percentage that we want the bar to be filled up, it will show right here if we pass 26%, so on and so forth. See it filling up. Let's see, and we'll export it. Now let's add a little bit of styling to it. So we'll make the class. Now we'll make the background color the gray that you see on there. Set a standard width. You have to have this because otherwise there'll be no width for the percentage. So if this isn't a set size, this progress bar wrapper, then this won't have the ability to fill up the 100% of the parent container. So without the width, it won't actually even work. Make it a little bit prettier. 5 pixels. And let's see here. Make sure this fills up the whole component. Don't really need that. We'll be setting that dynamically. Yeah, this will work. Screw it. That'll work. Yeah, make that pretty. Make it that orange color you see here. So I think that might be enough for now. Let's go ahead and import it. Oh, I already imported it from right there. So we imported the progress bar. And we'll do the progress just now for debugging purposes to 50%. No, we need to make that just a number. And I need to come over here and put the percentage right here. That way it will always be a percentage, and I can just give it a number that I can add and subtract to. So let's see what this, I need to start it. What have we got here? You know what, I think it's because it's empty. Let's try this. Excuse me while I troubleshoot this. I'm not really sure why it's not showing up right now. Let's try this. So that's what it was. It needs to have some kind of content in there, otherwise the cell, I mean the element is empty, so it just shows nothing at all because there's nothing to show. So there we go. That works a lot better. I'm gonna do something here too. That way this screen will be, the whole thing will match. It's irritating. So anyway, so we can, you see how that works. You pass 25 to it and it automatically adjusts to 25%. You can make this a little bit prettier. Let's add some border radius to it. That way it kind of matches the other one. And give a little bit of spacing around the letters. So now, if we want to do simulate the bar, kind of like you see on this one, you don't really have to, but just for training purposes, we'll use a use effect hook. And it'll be, the dependent will be progress. And we will need to set a state variable. Oops, that's not how you do that. There we go. I'm actually going to do that because it's going to be on a timer. And we'll set a timer here, and we'll assign it to an actual variable so that we can clear it when the use effect is done. So set interval. And we'll set this to every 500 milliseconds. We will take and update the progress every 500 milliseconds. So we'll set it so that if the old progress is greater than or equal to 100, it'll automatically reset back to 0. If it is, if it's not, then it'll take the old progress and add 1 to it so that it steps up every 500 milliseconds. And then down here we will return to clear it, and this is how you remove things from memory or take things out of the I can't even think of the word now. Basically this returns a function that will clear the interval, and you do that in ReactJS so that if this component closes or it's not being used anymore, it will automatically cancel this interval. Because if not, then this timer right here will continue to run even when someone changes the page or isn't using the progress bar anymore. It will automatically do it. So we'll just clear the interval right here. Interval. And that should be ticking now. Oh. Yeah, when you put that right there, so it's actually passing the percentage to it. There you have it. Typically you would put this in like a pop-up or something, like a modal, and I'll show you how to do that in another video coming up. As always, you can find the link to the source code in the description, and that's it. So feel free to leave any comments, questions, anything like that. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. Anyway, have a wonderful day.